Hey, Carpool Crew, Pastor Justin here. I'm excited for today's episode. It's one of my favorite stories in the Bible. But before we jump into it, I want to give a quick shout out to Ruth, Annie, and Wiley in Argo, Alabama. I hope you are having an incredible start to your day. Alabama is a beautiful place. Thank you for being part of the Carpool Crew. You're awesome. Know that God loves you and have a great day at school. So sometimes the hardest thing to do isn't running fast or climbing high. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is opening your mouth. Yeah, speaking up can feel really scary. Maybe you're afraid you'll say the wrong thing. Maybe you're worried someone won't like what you say. Maybe it feels easier to stay quiet and hope that someone else speaks up instead. It reminds me of a story of a brave woman in the Bible named Esther. Esther was a queen, but that doesn't mean that life was easy for her. There was a time when something very wrong was happening. Now, people were going to get hurt, and Esther, well, she knew about it. But here's the problem. If Esther spoke up, she could get in big trouble. She could even lose her life over it. Esther felt really afraid, but she didn't rush in. She prayed. She thought about it, and then she decided she couldn't stay silent. Esther chose courage, even when it wasn't easy. She went to the king. She spoke the truth. And guess what? God used her words to help and protect many, many people. That is bold. That is courage. Here's the key verse from that story. Esther said, "If I perish, I perish." That's from Esther chapter 4, verse 16. And that sounds serious, but what it really means is this. Esther trusted God more than she trusted her fear. Now, if Jesus were sitting in the car with you or sitting across from you at the breakfast table, I think he might say something like, when something is wrong and you know it, I can help you speak up. You don't have to be loud. You just have to be brave. So how can you apply this to your day? Well, if you see someone being picked on at school, tell a teacher or stand up to them. You can always have your friends' backs. If something feels unfair, speak up politely instead of staying silent. Pull a teacher aside, let them know how you're feeling. If you need help and don't know how to ask, take a deep breath and say it anyway. Just blurt it out, because if you need help, don't keep it to yourself. And when you're nervous about speaking up, remember that God is with you and can give you courage. Courage doesn't mean you're not scared. It means you choose to do the right thing even when you are scared. Remember, no matter where you are or how you're listening, God loves you. Parents, if you like today's episode, snap a photo, share it on Instagram. We would love to see you and your family enjoying carpooling with Jesus. Now, before you go, answer this question together. When is one moment today where you might need courage to speak up? I'll see you tomorrow on Carpooling with Jesus.